All right, real estate besties, always assume that you are on camera. Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty. And y'all, I'm about to give you a tip out of this world that you need to use to conduct yourselves appropriately when you are showing homes, doing an open house, any of the things in somebody's house. But before we get into it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way, every time I post a video, you will know about it. And leave me a comment, were you aware of this tip that I'm sharing with you today? Because I want to know about it. And if you have a funny story, I want to read that too. Let's get into it. So you all, a couple of years ago, I went on a listing appointment. And this was a sweet couple. I met them actually, it was at the model home for my home that I live in currently. I went there to go have a chit chat with the salesperson, and they were there checking out the model. I shared with them that I was going to purchase the same home, blah, 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 blah. And they were really considering purchasing the model as well. Of course, I went right into real estate mode, gave them my card, but they shared with me that they'd already interviewed an agent. They were pretty sure they were going to work with her, but I was like, no worries, just keep my card in case you need it, whatever. So to my surprise, I knew their address because they told me all about it. I did go and I saw that the home was listed, and it was listed for a little while, and then all of a sudden the listing was canceled. And after about 2 weeks of the listing being canceled, lo and behold, y'all, this sweet couple called me and they wanted to interview me to be their agent. So went over there, talked to them. We went through the whole listing presentation, had a great conversation, and they shared with me why they decided not to, or why they canceled the listing. So long story short, they have cameras inside of their home. And the listing agent was doing the open house and was standing at the front door talking to an agent friend. You know how we are, you're doing an open house. One of your other colleagues comes in and y'all are talking about it. And she was trashing the house and they heard all about it. Just talking about how difficult they were. She was talking about, just a lot of things that were not cool to just talk about in general, but definitely for the sellers to hear it. They were furious because their thinking was, if that is how she really felt about them, then it would be impossible for her to really represent their best interests in selling their homes. And it's because they were talking, the agent was talking, and they heard everything on camera. So this is my tip, y'all. Always, always, always conduct yourself like everything that you're doing, every text message, every conversation, like it is being recorded, because you just never know. Now, I've done videos in the past. That means that when you are showing a home, don't let your buyers, talk about how nasty the house is or overpriced or how this or that, because you just never know. And yes, there are laws in place and sellers are supposed to disclose if they have any video surveillance. But let's be honest, everyone doesn't play by the rules, right? They have nanny cams and all these different things, and you never want just an off-kilter comment to jeopardize you as a professional and your ability to service your clients. So make sure that you're always acting appropriately. Again, I had a situation like this recently on one of my listings. Y'all, one of the buyer's agent who's working the other side, he went to meet a contractor when we were negotiating the repair amendment, and my seller watched the buyer's agent walk their dog in her house. And in this case, hey, if you're an animal lover, I have a dog too. I love pets, but I think it's just common courtesy not to assume and bring your pet into someone's house. And in this situation, my client's kids have severe allergies, and it just was not cool. And he was a little taken back, like, well, how did she even know I had my dog? Because she saw you walk them on camera. So not only do we need to just in general conduct ourselves professionally, but listen, act like one day you're going to be in court looking at this video, whether or not you know a video is present, because sellers do record. Okay. And people, I have even had situations where I've had a client and they've asked me like, hey, do you mind if I record what we're talking about? Because I'm trying to grasp the information and I want to make sure that I can go back and listen to it. But everyone doesn't give you that courtesy, right? Someone can go back and play a recording where you said that they had to do this or they should do that or blah, 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 whatever. So just make sure that you are conducting yourself in a manner that if you ever have to hear or see that recording, that it is still upstanding and will not jeopardize you as a professional in this or in any industry. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. Just make sure that you remember that and all will be well. Well, at least that part will be well with the world. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, you might want to subscribe so that you don't make mistakes like a girl at that open house, right? And make sure that you also connect with me on social. I am Rosemary the Realtor. And if you haven't noticed by now, not only do I love servicing my own clients, buyers and sellers in the far North Dallas area, and side note, if you have people that are looking to move to Dallas, like they're looking to move to Prosper, Frisco, relocation, I would love to support you and your clients. So make sure you get at me, rosemary@rosemarylewis.com. But not only do I love to support my clients, but I just also love to support my colleagues because I want you all to win in this business. And more importantly, I want to help to equip you to provide an immense sense of value to your clients so that, you know, we can protect our profession. That is why I am here. And that is why I'm so grateful that you are subscribed to the channel and just checking in with me always. Talk to you soon. Bye.